I didn't go anywhere, people. I'm back. Yeah, I told you guys that I'd be back. No, I'm kidding. I did say that I was gonna do the show whether the lads were free or not. But then here I am back, almost after almost 2 hours since I did my last stream. But here we are. Here we are. Welcome back to the channel. The Wimbledon is finally here. My favorite tournament of the entire year in terms of Grand Slams and tennis. Listen, let's talk, Augusti. I hope you're well, bro. Let's get started, man. I know you had a busy night. We're not gonna get into that, but listen.
Yeah, just to everyone watching, I know you know me. I'm sorry. The stream was supposed to happen an hour and a half ago. I was out. I kind of had to
I actually just
bit
finished
of
the
a
stream.
delay coming back.
Don't worry about it. I finished
No,
the stream.
dude, Ekevin, your commitment to this channel is crazy. I mean, that's the process it takes to go to the moon, right?
Shout out to Doug every single time, bro. And make sure you guys sub to Doug. Yeah, if you're watching and you haven't subbed to Doug yet, make sure you guys sub to Doug. Yeah.
Yo, Doug, I have to be honest. Why are you spoiling my prediction? Oh wait, I'll save it for later.
I don't know if I should bring up the next comment, but it's a bit of a pause. But listen.
Hey, yo, Ekman, bring it up and read it completely, man. Try not to laugh. Come on.
No.
You should win the Nobel Peace Prize if you don't laugh. Come on, Ekman, give it a shot.
No, but I do agree that the women's side of the bracket is a bit, it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game.
It's really open, right, Ekman? The women's side.
Oh my god! All right, pause.
It's quite open, right? The women's side of the bracket.
Pause.
Hey,
you man. Sub.
I think the women's side is really open. Great comment, Doug.
No,
I don't know who's gonna win. I mean, if Iga didn't win the French,
make it worse what it is. Anyways, people, sub. Yeah, if you're enjoying this content, sub. Yeah, we don't mean tennis to get dirty, but listen, sub. Yeah. No pauses.
Yeah, we're not on the clay anymore. No more dirty tennis. Only elegant and extraordinary.
Make sure you guys sub to Doug's channel as well. The Doug Football channel, and sub to my channel. I'm getting close to 340 subs. If you guys could sub, I'm 4 subs away from 340 subs. Come on, you guys know the drill. Sub. But let's start. I mean, obviously the draw happened today. And as you've seen the Djokovic side. I've seen Djokovic's side. He is starting off against Muller, and then he hopefully he does win. And you know the rest. If you like, you can bring up the brackets, and you can bring up the draws for me, please, if you could.
Sure.
I'll literally 1 second. Just talk about it.
Yes, sir. I am on it. What I will say really quickly is, Djokovic, for those watching, the favorites for Wimbledon this year is, look, I would love to be bold, I would love to be brave, but unfortunately, the favorites are going to be the favorites for every single major this year. Djokovic, Alcaraz, and Sinner. Not in that order, but they are the favorites. Ekevin mentioned the draw real quick. I'm just going to bring it up. For those watching, what do you guys make of the draw so far? Who do you think has the easier draw among the three favorites of Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic? And to remind those watching, the last 1.5 years from the Australian Open of 2024, so we're in July 2025, only 2 men have occupied and won every single major: Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. So when it comes to the Wimbledon draw to this upcoming tournament, obviously those two will be heavy favorites to retain that crown and extend their momentum of winning every single major they're participating in. So, Ekevin, I'll start with Djokovic because you mentioned it. Djokovic, for those, I mean, if you've been living under a rock is an understatement. Even if you've been living under a rock, you would have known who Novak Djokovic is. If you've been living in a different planet, in a different universe, in a different dimension, Novak Djokovic, for those who don't know, is the man who's won the most big titles in tennis history, the most major.
Oh, you disappeared there. But anyways, as he's coming back, make sure you guys do sub. Augustia will be back in just a bit, I presume. So yeah. But Djokovic is out of the draw. Man, I can't lie. It's a bit tough. Big up to Bossa Blue. Hope you're well. Big up to you, Bossa Blue. Big up, big up, big up. Bossa Blue, I need to get you on. I need to get you on these tennis shows sometime soon, bro. I know you. I know you're very interested in tennis. I know you play paddle a lot as well. But I want to get you onto these tennis shows, man. I really, really do. I really want to get you on. So make sure you do let me know. If you can. Been streaming. Don't lose your voice. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Let me know what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah. As Augustia will come back. Oh no! Don't worry about it. I was supposed to do the stream actually a time ago. Don't worry about it. I was supposed to do the stream time ago. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
want
know
to apologize, everyone. My
what
computer
happened
battery
there.
died.
Oh
Sorry, my
no,
computer
no
battery
worries.
completely died. But I was in the middle of explaining Djokovic's draw, by the way. Do you want me to continue?
Go on. Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, we were saying the three favorites, right, Ekavin? Would you agree with me? Sinner, Alcaraz, Djokovic. They're the three favorites,
I
right?
wouldn't put Yannick Sinner as a favorite on the grass side. I can't
Really
lie.
interesting.
I
Go on.
think in the grass, maybe it's Alcaraz and Djokovic, and then I would put maybe Fritzby option. Would Hubert Hurkacz be an option? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's a great shout.
You've got Bearman out there. You got a lot of players. Medvedev obviously not really great on grass as well.
Ekavin, I don't think Bearman is a tennis player. Sorry. Get it? Ollie Bearman? Bearman? No. F1 fans watching.
We will be tuning into the F1. We will be previewing the F1 tomorrow, so make sure you guys do tune in tomorrow. Hurkacz pulled out. Fair enough. He did
But
pull out.
but yeah, Ekavin, you made a good point. Wimbledon grass. What is grass known for? Quick tennis speed, but also big servers, right? Historically, the likes of Roger Federer, the Pete Sampras, they would thrive on the grass. So you're absolutely right. When you mention someone like a Taylor Fritz, let's say Matteo Berrettini, in terms of profile, or a Djokovic with a good serve, they would usually thrive and survive on the grass. Yannick Sinner, you're actually right. I mean, Ekavin, he's played one match on the grass, so he's played two matches on the grass so far, 1-1 record. He lost to Cameron Vaziri's French Open pick, Bublik, on the grass, which is crazy, by the way. He lost in the round of 16 of the one and only grass tournament he played. So, you're right. Sinner may not be a favorite in terms of grass, but Ekavin, can you really write him off? I mean, he is world number one. He's been close to impeccable this year.
Yeah. No, he has
But
been.
yeah.
He has 100%.
So yeah, if we look at Djokovic's draw, well, we get Cam on stream, that deluded guy, that guy that's so cuckoo and crazy, the Arsenal fan, Cameron Vaziri. I'll just fill the time and talk about Novak Djokovic. Djokovic, greatest tennis player of all time, objectively, the man with the most slams, the most big titles, who's been world number one for almost 10 years in totality, 400 weeks at world number one, won every single title, big title, not once, but twice, is the only man who's won everything, Djokovic. He is vying for a 25th in 2025. From a personal level, I have rooted for Novak Djokovic to win every Grand Slam except Wimbledon. Ekavin, do you know why I don't want Djokovic to win this Grand Slam? The only Grand Slam I don't want to win.
If he ties Federer, then he's pretty much equaled Federer's record. And don't forget, the U.S. Open is still up for grabs as well. It's still up for grabs as well. Oh, look who is here! Look who's
I need
here.
to throw up. Oh shoot, Cam's on the stream.
Look who's here.
Yeah. What are you doing on the stream, Cam?
So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Says you who predicted Bublik to win the French.
It's your tournament, bro. Take it away.
I'd never said anything. I said Alcaraz would win, actually.
It's your local tournament. Go on, my friend.
Oh, my local tournament. What were you saying?
No, basically, I was saying that the three favorites are obviously Alcaraz, Djokovic, Sinner, but Alcaraz and Djokovic are obviously the heavy favorites.
Yes, I would agree. Yes, correct. Yes.
Yeah, heavy favorites in my opinion. I would say the two. I'd say Sinner on grass. I agree with Cam. He's not the best on grass. I'll be honest with you. I think in terms of, I know he was up 2-0 against Djokovic 2 years ago or something like that. But at the same time, like, still, you gotta convert your chances, man. You've been 2-0 up. You've seen it before with Sinner. He did not convert while being 2-0 up. Right, two sets of love up. Sorry. But then again, you look at. What was I gonna say? You look at players like Berrettini. You look at players like Taylor Fritz. They're fast on this type of surface. So, but Cam, I want to know your thoughts. Obviously, like, because Wimbledon is where it's heading to London. Tennis is heading to London now. Heading to Wimbledon. Obviously your local court. Talk to me about this tournament. I know it's your favorite tournament as well as mine. So take it away.
What do you want to know?
No, tell me how you're feeling ahead of it. Tell me how you're feeling ahead of it. Like,
well,
overall.
I'm excited. I always love this part of the year. You know, it's grass, favorite time of the year. Tune in and best time of the year, I guess.
Yes, sir, Bossa Blue. Finally,
Damn,
put that professor in her place. Put her in her place. I know. No, he was telling me something early in the last stream. Yeah, that he had an issue with his professor, saying that she misplaced his work plenty of times while spending hours and hours and hours on the work. So finally, you put your fucking professor in her place, man.
Dude, Boss of the Blue, can you donate some of that mentality to Man United? Because that's crazy, man.
No, he does. He has that energy. Don't worry. But sorry, Cam. Continue your saying, bro. Continue your saying.
Oh, I was just saying this is like an early Christmas present when the grass court season comes around because it's so short, it's so fun, and everyone cherishes it every year, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. What's your like? Who are you scouting? Who is your, obviously aside from Djokovic, Alcaraz? Who are you looking at as the main sort of guys heading into this tournament?
Well, obviously I'll be looking at Jack Draper as the home hero. He's going to be the home hero. He's the home hero. The nation's shoulders are on him. Basically, it always happens every year. Happens to every player from that country's Grand Slam. So an Aussie in Australia, Frenchman in France, an American in the US.
Wait, Cam, can I interrupt you real quick?
Go for it.
What is the percentage that Jack Draper wins Wimbledon this year? Come on, give me your faith.
Well, I'll put in full favourite behind Djokovic, Sinner, and Alcaraz.
Damn, that's quite high.
Well, he is the fourth seed. Let's not forget.
You're putting him above Sasha Zverev.
Do you still think Yannick Sinner?
Of course.
Yannick Sinner is still the guy on the grass, even if you say he's not the best on grass.
He's the world number one. You can't discount him.
Fair enough.
He's only. But the problem is, if he plays someone who's very good on grass, like he did against Bublik in Halle, then he faces a problem. But the only problem for Draper, he's got a very, very difficult draw.
No, I hear it. It's the luck of the draw. They always say it's the luck of the draw, and you have to ride your luck. If you don't, you could be in trouble. So look at Djokovic's draw. He starts off against Muller, and then obviously he has the rest of the draw. Talk to me about any other.
Did you see what Alexander Muller posted on X?
No, what did he post?
He just he literally posted like a GIF thing saying, "Oh God, no! Oh God," because last year I think he drew Alcaraz in the first round. I'm pretty sure.
This is why.
Yo, just collect your prize money and go back to Germany, man.
No, France. He's French.
Oh, I apologize. Really? Sorry. Ekevin, come on. You thought he was German as well, right?
No, I did as well. I thought he was either German or he was either.
That's why you've got me here.
Yeah, that's exactly why you've got the tennis nerd.
Because this guy thought Hubert Hurkacz was still in the draw.
I didn't. Hey, why are you pointing to me, bro?
No, I'm pointing to him.
Cam, you wanna go on about this? What?
Yeah,
well, you want me to grill him?
Grill me, burn me. Yeah, bro. If you talk the talk, walk the walk, Cam. Come on, you can do it.
Grill you? Well, you were talking about how I said about Bublik, and Bublik did very well a few weeks ago in Halle beat Sinner. So yeah,
Sure. So, like, you said Bublik was going to win the French Open. What about that, Cam? What
I
happened there?
didn't say I never said Bublik would win the French Open. I said
I
Alcaraz
feel
was my pick.
Ekevin, can you vouch for me? Didn't Cam say Bublik would beat Sinner at Roland Garros? I feel like he did, right?
I don't remember. I did so many streams. I need to go back and look at it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know why you don't remember. The truth is, not the so many streams. It's just Cam is so deluded, you can't remember every prediction. Like, Cam's just a miss, bro. He's the inverse of Luke Littler. Misses every dart, bro.
Man's throwing shots early. But anyways, let's keep it civil. What? I guess talk to me about the rest of the draw. Rest of the the lads in the tournament. Forget Djokovic, yeah, my goat, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the rest of the players. Which players are you sort of looking at and be like, okay, he has an outsider chance, and maybe there's a chance he can go on a good run, depending on the luck of his draw.
I'm not ready to move on from Djokovic. Ekevin, no, jokes aside. I
Djokovic. I will have my own segment on Djokovic. He's my favorite player.
aside from Djokovic, I do think if I had to pick my favorite, it would be Alcaraz. I mean, he's coming off Roland Garros. He won the Channel Slam last year. If he wins Wimbledon, it will be his 6th Grand Slam at 22 years of age. Cam, is that correct?
He is 22, correct?
Which is crazy. Which would be more than anybody else in the 21st century, right?
Can I just give my prediction now? I think it's going to be an Alcaraz Draper final.
I agree with you, except I'll change the Draper D for Djokovic. Alcaraz Djokovic. 3 in a row.
I genuinely think Draper would beat Djokovic on the grass right now.
I hope you're right. I don't know if you heard me and Ekevin before you came on the stream. I don't want Djokovic to win Wimbledon this year. I don't.
I think Draper will have him. Personally.
Why? Okay, Cam. If you truly believe in your heart of all hearts and in your head of all heads here, why do you think Draper would beat Djokovic?
Because he's younger and he's more fit. Depending obviously on his tonsillitis problem he's got at the moment, Draper. He's got. That's why we have to wait for the press conference to see how he actually is. And Djokovic hasn't played any. Well, he played the grass court exhibition today. And Djokovic is coming into this not in the great form after that French Open semi-final defeat, which was very chastening.
Cam, I do have
but
to.
Cam, when you talk about ELO, French Open is the slowest court. It's about stamina. Grass is a whole different game, and Djokovic is probably the 2nd greatest of all time on grass.
But still, even if Draper wasn't beaten, I still think Sinner would beat Djokovic on the grass.
I wouldn't. I don't think so. I don't think Djokovic is losing to Sinner on the grass this year. I think in terms of grass, I think Djokovic will win against Sinner. In terms of hard court, in terms of clay court, I understand you. But grass is Djokovic is pretty much even in his later ages, he's still been amazing on grass. Don't forget, he was in the Grand Slam final last year. We're forgetting he was only in the Grand Slam final just last year. Yes, I know he lost to Alcaraz. Yes, I know he's probably not the favorite to win this tournament over Alcaraz. However, hear me out, right? Djokovic is more motivated than ever. And what do we talk about Djokovic? Mentality.
Preach.
One of the greatest mindsets on the court.
The greatest
mindset on court, right? Going up against Alcaraz, who he has beaten in finals before. Let's not sugarcoat this. He's beaten him in finals before, in finals that matter to him so much. Go look at Olympics final. Yes, I know it's Olympics, okay? Go back and look at the Olympics final. What happened in that? Djokovic needed to win the Olympics, otherwise he was never ever winning it. It was his only shot at winning the Olympics. He did it.
No, he's coming back in 2032. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying hypothetically, this is his only grand. It was only at the Olympics final. Come on, that was his one and only ever Olympics final. He's never made a final before. That was his first final.
Basically, push come to shove, Ekevin, you're still picking Djokovic over anybody else.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. When it comes to mentality, when it comes to confidence late in games, when it comes to when like Agassi always says, when push comes to shove, it's Novak on top. It's mostly him on top, anyways. He's mostly the guy that takes over that takes over the games, because I'll tell you I'll tell you why as well, right? Go back and watch the final when Djokovic was 2 sets down to I know this was Clay, Tsitsipas.
Yeah.
Go watch the final that he was down 2-0 to Tsitsipas. What happened there? He completely turned it
He
all
gives
around.
dude. If he can come back 2-0 down against prime Roger Federer, who can't he?
He beat prime Roger Federer before.
Do you remember the U.S. Open, Ekman?
It wasn't the U.S. Open. It was what'd you call?
It was Federer had 2 match points, or championship points in the U.S. Open 2010.
But there was another game. There was another game that I was talking about. It was at the ATP Finals, I think, when Djokovic beat prime Federer in 2013, 2015 or something. Like one of them. It was two. Federer was literally up set point. Djokovic literally came back. Federer literally had like 2 break points as well. Hey, he was up 2 breaks. He was up 2 games as well. So listen, this is what I mean. Mentality. When it comes to mentality over the big 3, I'm taking Djokovic all day and every day. And as my guy Boss of Blue, I hope Novak wins. Bro deserves to win deserves to get in the Grand Slam. Yeah, of course. We all even non Novak fans want to see women number 25. Come on, 25 is a huge milestone, a huge number.
Yeah, but except at Wimbledon, because I'm a Roger fan. So
no, of course.
Everywhere else but Wimbledon, I want Novak to do 25.
I'm just saying number 25 in general. He deserves it.
Sure,
he needs
absolutely.
it. Because in my opinion, right, I actually thought Novak was on the trajectory to get number 30. I ain't even joking when I say that. I thought he was gonna get 30. On the trajectory he was going at last year or 2 years ago, I thought surely he was gonna get number 30.
Believable.
Unfortunately, that was not the case, and unfortunately, he lost at Wimbledon. He lost at Wimbledon to Alcaraz twice in a row. However, records can be broken, and shit can happen, because I don't remember the last time. I don't think Yannick Sinner's ever lost a set being up 2-0, right? Oh no, he has. But I'm talking in a Grand Slam final.
He did. He lost 3 in a row at the French.
Who?
No, I'm talking
Yannick Sinner. Yeah, Sinner lost.
I'm talking about records, like certain records.
Yannick Sinner just lost 3 sets in a row at the French Open final, right, Cam?
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, records.
Well, yeah.
People act like it's not impossible for Novak to win this. It's not impossible. People act like it's impossible for him to win. It's not impossible. If you make the final,
it's very impossible. I don't think he will win it. I don't think he'll even make. Honestly, this might be a bold job. I don't think Djokovic might not even make the second week.
Yo, Cam, look, I don't even smoke, but give me what you're smoking. That's a crazy prediction.
He's definitely making.
It's not. It's not great. Look at his draw. It's not easy. He doesn't have it easy.
He has the easiest draw. Who is going to knock him out in the first week?
Well, if Dan Evans turns up in the second round, Dan Evans at home on centre court.
Brother, I love Dan Evans.
Djokovic smoked him last time.
Yo,
yeah, but this is on grass.
Cam,
in England.
Exactly. What weapon does Dan Evans have against Djokovic that's better? Can you tell me one part of Dan Evans' game that is better than Djokovic? Like, just one. Just any part of his game. Forehand, backhand.
Forehand.
Then Djokovic.
On a grass court in England.
Djokovic was down. I hate to remind Augusta what happened in 2019.
Yeah, but Ekman, that was Monte Carlo. Ekman, that was Monte Carlo.
But I really have to bring this up, and I'm sorry, Augusta, but I'm going to bring it up, right? Just for Cam, right?
Yeah.
Djokovic was down 2 championship points in multiple Grand Slam finals. What happens? Turns it around. At Wimbledon, he turned it around.
But that was prime Novak Djokovic. This is a different Novak Djokovic.
It wasn't prime Novak.
Cam. What does Dan Evans have over Djokovic? That's like saying Arsenal will beat PSG.
Djokovic was down 2 sets to love against Yannick Sinner. came back to win 3 sets straight.
Dude, let me clarify. I think Dan Evans is a great player. I've enjoyed watching him. He's very entertaining. But we're talking about Djokovic. Ekevin, come on, don't you agree with me? What does he have over Djokovic? What does he have over Djokovic? This is a different level. This is a different tier. We're talking about S tier. S tier is Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz. Nobody else.
Yeah.
I think anything else is lunacy and Cam. I love the shout, but man, I just don't see Djokovic or Alcaraz losing in the first week. Sinner,
Alcaraz
maybe.
won't lose. Djokovic has a potential not making the second week.
Okay, I'll say this. If Djokovic doesn't make the second week, it's because he's injured. That's it. It's because he's injured. If he's not injured, Djokovic will 110% make the second week. I'm confident. I'm certain.
I'm going straight up Djokovic Alcaraz final.
I agree with you. I'm 100% on your side.
Alcaraz final. I don't see anyone stopping Djokovic. Maybe Yannick Sinner can, but I'm sorry. I don't on grass, like you said, Yannick Sinner. Don't see him making the semifinals.
I'm gonna say an Alcaraz Draper final. As long as Draper's fit. With his tonsillitis.
That's a big if. But then if it's not Draper, then who is it?
Alcaraz. I'll probably go Alcaraz Djokovic final.
Then there you go.
I'm just saying Draper just to be a bit different.
Fair, but why did Hubert Hurkacz pull out? What happened to him?
He's got his injury from the French Open, or from before the French Open. I can't remember. Yeah, French Open. Yeah.
Hey, yo,
yeah. Oh no, his back injury from 2 weeks ago.
What?
What's happened?
Nothing. Keep talking, Cam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Yes, Hubert Hurkacz pulled. Yes, Hubert Hurkacz pulled out.
He pulled out, bro. Good timing.
No. This stream is fucking, bro. It's been zesty. I can't lie. It's been
zesty. Yo, what's zesty about that?
Anyways, you man, channel, yeah. Any last predictions before we move on? Any more you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'll say this. Oh, go first, Cam.
No, I was just thinking. That was just my thinking voice. Go on, you say what you want to say. I'll have a look at the draw.
Go on first. You want to mention other players as well, and then we'll.
The only thing I want to illustrate to everyone watching is the final will be Alcaraz Djokovic. I am willing to bet a lot of money on that. Alcaraz Djokovic, if not Yannick Sinner. I promise, unless Djokovic and Alcaraz are injured, they will 110% make the second round. I am so sure about that. I am willing to bet.
You mean the second week? You mean the second week, not the second round?
Both. Two things can be true, Cam. Two things can be true.
Second round.
Can you actually put £100 to charity? You can give if that final happens.
Great. For the final, I don't know about the final, but for the second week, I'm willing to do that.
How much is £100 in Thai baht?
3,000 4,000 baht, ใช่ไหม? Yo, Cam, can you speak? You know some Thai, right? You can speak. We taught you.
No, I don't. Don't even go there.
Ekman, we taught him some Thai. Dude, we taught you how to introduce yourself.
Don't do this to me. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, please. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. If you man haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.
Thoughts about Sasha Zverev, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should talk with Sasha Zverev.
Only problem is he'll have to play Fritz in the quarterfinals, I believe, and he's lost to him the last 4 times.
I reckon.
Only problem?
I reckon.
Are you sure the only problem that he has?
I think Djokovic would have beaten him because he did last time at a French Open. I told everyone he was going to smoke him at French Open. Did.
So he spent.
I'm just looking at all the Brits as well. I'll be paying attention to all the British players and see how the British players do as well.
You heard that, didn't you? Sorry.
What's going on?
Nothing. Ekman saw what I did.
If I was monetized, this stream was getting demonetized 100%. But I'm not. Thankfully, I'm not monetized yet.
You will be soon.
Because
God willing, you will be soon.
this stream would have been demonetized 100%. But anyways.
110, bro.
Oh, my days. What a start to my holidays. Anyways.
Great. You're really on holiday, Ekman. He's feeling it. Shit.
Fuck's sake. Anyways, you man. Sub to the channel. Give me the 340 subs. We're closing out, people. Because obviously.
Well, hang on. No, we're not. But what about the women? Who do you think will win the women's singles?
I don't know. I don't know. I think Sabalenka, maybe, potentially.
I'm just gonna go because
Might want blood after fucking losing the final to Coco Gauff, and
you know what? I'm gonna go Iga Swiatek because she's just got to her first grass court final. Well, tomorrow she's playing her first grass court against Pagula. I'm gonna go. Iga's gonna win the Wimbledon. Why not? Let's be a bit different. And some pressure will be off her shoulders because she's number God knows what seed she is. She's not world number one, obviously. So pressure will be off her shoulders. So she's got a good chance going far. You, Agastia?
Great shout, Cam. Great shout here, but I have to go. I have to agree with Ekman. I'm going with the person who rhymes with Macarena, Sabalenka.
Should we? Oh, there you go. That'd be nice. The Sabalenka Iga final. That would be lovely.
Who wins that, in your opinion?
Sabalenka.
Oh, it could be. Oh, that's a good question.
Iga ever lost a Grand Slam final before? I don't think so. I don't remember
the
last time she lost.
Great point.
Who, Iga?
Yeah, she's never lost a Grand Slam final, has she? I swear she's never lost one.
She's
never lost a Grand Slam final. I've never heard of her losing a Grand Slam final. I
swear it was like Alcaraz has never lost a Grand Slam final.
But he's lost finals.
That's right. I don't remember when he's. No, Alcaraz hasn't.
No, I'm just saying in a general a final. Has she ever lost a final in general? Forget.
Yeah, of course she's lost a final. Yeah, of course she has.
Surely, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, she has.
To who though?
I mean, who?
She's lost the tour finals.
Fair enough.
I'm sure she has anyway. But yeah, well, if it's a Sabalenka against Iga, well, good question. On the grass, oh, that's tough to call. Probably Iga.
I'm gonna go Arina Sabalenka.
I'm gonna go Alcaraz, Sabalenka, but maybe Novak. Don't count him out.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go Alcaraz and Iga win.
I'm gonna go Novak and Arina Sabalenka. But people, we're gonna be back next week to review everything to review our predictions in the first week and to preview the final stages. So make sure you guys tune in.
All I'll say, the women's winner is always a very strange one every year at Wimbledon. Because last year we had Krejcikova, the year before we had Vondrousova, the year before that we had Rebecca. It's always a weird winner. So don't be surprised if we had some random winner like an Emma Raducanu or a Naomi Osaka or a Madison Keys or a Pagula or some random person comes along.
They're OGs.
Facts.
They're definitely one of the OGs of women's tennis. But anyways, lads, any last thing before we close out? Anything you want to say? Any more?
Nope. I'll say this. I'm going to make a very bold prediction. Everyone listening, I don't know how many people are watching. I'm looking at the camera. Carlos Alcaraz is going to win more Grand Slams than Pete Sampras did in his career here. That's what I want to say.
Okay.
How many did Pete Sampras win? Was it
14?
14. I was going to say 12 or 14.
Definitely more than 14 if he keeps his trajectory going.
I'm sorry. He's going to win.
If he's on this trajectory, 100% he's reaching 14. But the problem is, then again, you have to worry about the injuries later on in his career.
Great point.
I think Alcaraz will get. I think Alcaraz will get to the 20s
because he has suffered an injury already before. So you have to be worried about the injuries. So
honestly, Alcaraz could catch Djokovic's 24.
Maybe.
That's why Djokovic got to win 25.
And I did the maths on this.
He'll win 25.
I did the maths on this thing. So Alcaraz would have to win. I think it was. Well, obviously, he has to. How many is on? He has to win 19. So in the
A
next
whole decade.
20 years, he'd have to win probably one slam every year, and he'd catch him.
Reasonable.
Because he's what, 22? In the next 18, 20 years, he'll probably play until about 40, won't he?
Yeah, with technology and AI, yeah, for sure.
He should be.
And if he wins one every year, there you go. He'll catch, and he's probably going to win at least two in one of those years. So he can easily catch Novak.
Nah. Don't see it.
He can, but I don't think he will.
I
But
don't
he can.
because you never know. There could be somebody other than Sinner Alcaraz on their way up as well.
Well,
Because
I'm just saying right now, I can see him winning a slam every year from right now.
don't forget, you had Federer and Nadal at the very, very start, right? And then somebody came, and then Djokovic came by. And then Djokovic decided to join the party. So somebody is probably on their way. I don't know who, but there's somebody that will spoil the Sinner Alcaraz party.
Yeah, Jack Draper.
I agree with that, Kevin. It's somebody who's not playing yet, who's a rookie, who's very young.
Yeah.
Is it me? Is it me?
Brother, you are Carlos Alcaraz's age, aren't you?
He's younger than Alcaraz.
Basically, yeah.
No, he is the same age. I'm pretty sure.
Well, he's about 3-4 months older than me.
Yeah, same age.
But still, I'm quite young.
How old is Alcaraz, by the way?
He's 22.
22.
I'm 21, but I'll be 22 soon.
He's around my age.
Yeah, but the difference is you're not claiming to be the guy who disrupts them. Cam is. That's why he's Cuckoo Cam Vaziri.
But yeah, I'm around that.
That's why Cam is.
Don't worry, I'm gonna disrupt them. Don't you worry.
Yeah. I think you disrupt them by off the tennis stuff.
The Sinner Alcaraz party is spoiled by Novak Djokovic this time round. But anyway, people, we're gonna close out. Make sure you guys like the video, sub. These two will eventually plug their channels. Augustia will create his channel. He'll get back to YouTube again sometime soon. But you want to plug your Worlds analysis? Anything you want to plug? Your channels?
Thank you for mentioning that. So King who's on the show, right? He's on the show.
Yeah.
King is on the show very regularly. He'll be on tennis, I think, soon as well.
Maybe.
We dissect the world. Yeah, basically what's happening in politics, society. A lot's been going on. We'll be doing a show very soon in the coming days on Rumble. It's called Authentic World Analysis. So if you want to join in, everybody is welcome, no matter what your views are. We want to hear all perspectives, no matter how right, no matter how radical you are. We're just going to dissect, discuss, and basically analyze the world. So, yeah, Authentic World Analysis. Apart from that, I will be back on here tomorrow, Ekevin, for Formula One. Which, by the way, I have to say, Ekevin,
two shows. One show tomorrow. I have the show with Rasta in the morning. In like 8 hours from now, so I'll be there, and I've got the F1 show with you guys straight. I think why don't we go live straight after the qualifiers?
I love it. So that would be what 10 p.m.
What time's the qualifiers though? Is that at 8 p.m. our time?
9 p.m. 10 p.m. I'm down.
Okay, so
I heard someone told me they've invited me to do the F1 as well.
Great. See you there in the comment section, Cam. I'm joking.
No, actually on here.
I'm joking. Yeah, it would be great. Like you're actually
if they don't let the new guy win, not just Djokovic. Well, to be fair, Djokovic has not won in 2 years already. He's made the finals in the last 6 years. I think he's made the finals. Also, he's made 6 finals in a row, but he's won 4 out of 6. I think, if my statistics are correct. But even then, hopefully Djokovic wins. I'll try to tune in for the fun. Fair enough. No worries, man. No worries.
No, but yeah, Cam. No. It'd be good. I love your Formula One takes here. They're amazing. They're like the best part of the Formula One weekend. Seeing what you say about Formula One, Cam, legendary.
But yeah,
I'll just come on here. Just every time you ask me something, I'll just say Lewis Hamilton.
By the way, can I just say something? Can I say something real quick? I've seen the F1 film. I'm not going to say much about it. I posted my review on X. I loved it. Like, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Storytelling was captivating. Cinematography was stunning. Everybody go watch the Formula One movie because it is unbelievable. One of the best films you'll watch in a long time.
Hang on, while we're talking about films, have either of you watched the Alcaraz documentary?
Well, what documentary?
The Alcaraz documentary on Netflix.
Carlos Alcaraz?
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Apparently, it's really good. I'm gonna have to watch it. Apparently, it's really, really good.
Broski, I'm yet to watch the United documentary. So
Why would wait? Is it about United all time?
I don't remember.
Dude, if it's about last season, why would you watch it, man? You're trying to kill yourself.
Oh no. Oh,
dude.
Bro, last season even more reasons to tune in. I need to see what's going on behind the scenes.
Brother, I pray for you. I hope like you're not like going crazy. Like last season, I would not want to tune into that.
Let me tell you why. Because Arsenal fans saw what was going on behind Mikel Arteta and the dressing room, right?
Yeah, but they're tin pot. They're not fucking United level, bro. They're not like aiming to win every trophy.
But even then, United had like some documentary. Okay, even then, I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it. Anyway, I'm still yet to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. But anyways,
yep.
You man, I'll see you guys for the F1, and I'll see you Cam. I'll see you next week for the tennis. Yeah.
No, you'll see me tomorrow for the F1.
Okay, I'll see you in the comments, but I'll see you on show for the tennis next week.
That's the one.
Yo, so, Cam, you're gonna be a streaker tomorrow, right? Invade.
Once the quarterfinals are here, we'll preview that quarterfinals, and we'll do the semifinals and the final as well, just per show. But
in about 10 days' time, I think. Yeah.
Around that. But anyways, lads, we're out. Take care. Like, share, subscribe.
Cheerio.
Get me to 340 subs if you can, and make sure you guys sub to Doug as well. Doug's channel in the chat. Make sure you do so. And yeah, peace. 340 subs. We're out. Take care.